Hello, comic book collectors. In the past couple weeks, I've been picking up some comic books here and there, and I wanted to share some of the pretty cool comic books I've got my hands on. So these first few comic books I'm going to show you, I got for $1 a piece at GalaxyCon in Raleigh. Vendor was selling, like I said, $1 a piece, box full of them. Had a bunch of Spider-Man comic books, and I was definitely going to pick up a few of these. So this one I picked up just because with the recent Spider-Man movie No Way Home, there's the big fight scene at the end by the Statue of Liberty. So I thought that was kind of a cool tie-in there. Next one, we have Marvel Tales Spider-Man issue number 149. You can see him has Doc Ock on the cover there. Jonah Jameson there as well, taking the mask off, unmasked by Dr. Ock. Pretty cool. In the second Spider-Man movie, he has his big battle with Doc Ock in that one. This one is Marvel Tales Spider-Man issue 151 with Mysterio on the cover. And like I said, we kind of have a theme here of buying these comic books because they kind of tie in with the movies. So once again, we have the same movie where Spider-Man and Mysterio face off, and this time it was London in the movie. So I thought that would be kind of a cool comic book to pick up as well. Now this Spider-Man comic, it is Peter Parker the Spectacular. What is the answer? It is issue number 92. And no tie-in to a movie in this one, just a super cool cover of Spider-Man there. I think that's the Black Cat. I'm not 100% sure, but just a really cool cover of this one here. And then the last one, so I picked up 5. The last one I picked up at GalaxyCon. Another Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This then is the tragedy. Says to begin as a man and end as a monster. Just super cool cover there. And yeah, why not for $1? Can't pass this one up. And all these comic books were in fairly good condition. All right, the rest of the comic books I'm going to show you are all G.I. Joe. So, and like I've mentioned many times before, I've been working on buying all the G.I. Joe comic books from the initial Marvel run there. This one is a yearbook, and it has all the classic toys on the front there. A lot of the classic figures, the action figures there as well. There's Snake Eyes down there at the bottom. So yeah, got this one for a few bucks at a local comic book convention here in town. This one is G.I. Joe number 5. Love all the colors on this one. The comic book dealer had like 20% off, so I ended up getting this one for $8. Like I said, number 5 in the run. Overall condition looks really good on this one as well. So this one I thought was a great deal. For $5, I got all 4 of the issues in this limited series, it says, of G.I. Joe Order of a Battle. So this is number 1 here. Just love the cover on this one. So let's take a look at what other ones are in the Order of Battle. Here is number 2. Can get a look of all the characters on the front of this one. My favorite in this 4-issue run is probably number 3 here. Love this. Got Destro, the Baroness, Zartan. Yeah, just a great cover. And then number 4, just got kind of some of the vehicles there. Not probably of the 4 is probably my least favorite of all the covers there. So this G.I. Joe comic book is number 25. We got the iconic helicopter, the Dragonfly, Zartan trying to shoot it down there. I got this one at Midtown Comics in New York City. Yeah, for really $5-6. Wasn't going to pass this one up. And another one that I needed in my run of G.I. Joe comics. Now these last 2, these are like grails for me, really. So I've had this comic. This is number 21 in the G.I. Joe series. This is known as the silent comic. There is no written word in this. It's the Snake Eyes comic. At the recent Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina. Larry Hama was there, along with many other comic book writers and artists. And I got him to sign this one. You can see there, it says to Jerry, Larry Hama, and he even put the year there. What was really cool about this is he signed this for free. So with if he was personalizing the comics to you, he did not charge a fee at all. And so I have no intention of ever getting rid of this. So I said, yes, please personalize it for me. This comic, number 21, is one of the more expensive comics in the whole run. Probably next to the very first comic in the series. This one would be the next most expensive comic. But to get his signature, one of the more iconic, probably the most iconic comic book in the whole run itself, just super ecstatic. I'll probably end up framing this and putting this on my wall here. Now, I didn't have him just sign that one. I also had him sign this one too. Now, what's tough is the signature just pops on this one, where this one, because of the dark cover, it's a little bit harder to see. So I may end up framing this one. You can leave in the comments below which one you would end up framing. And like I said, once again, he signed this for free. It's number 53 in the series. Just a great, love the cover with Snake Eyes on there. Now, if you... other people did have G.I. Joe number 1 for him to sign. Now, he was charging a little bit more. I don't know. I can't remember the exact price, but it wasn't cheap by any means for him to sign the very first comic book in the whole run. But yeah, if you were going to personalize it, he was going to sign it for free, which I thought was a super cool move on his part. So I'm probably about a third of the way through in completing the whole run of these. It's definitely a slow process, a fun process. The back comics of these, they definitely have gone up in price since I first started. I could usually pick these up for a few bucks, and now they're getting close to more of the $8-10 range per comic. But super excited to eventually complete this whole run of G.I. Joe comics, and to get his autograph is just really kind of a cherry on the top of all things. So I hope everyone's doing well. And until next time, everyone, be good.